I don't think I've ever hung out with a girl and not talked about boys before.
Oh. Sorry.
Don't be. It's nice.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most romantic LGBTQ plus moments in movies.
So, now that we know that we're attracted to each other, what do we do?
Oh, that's divine. Smell that.
Et quand vous êtes troublé, vous respirez par la bouche.
For this list, we're looking at scenes from the big screen with LGBTQ plus characters sharing in sweet, sometimes steamy, but entirely heartwarming moments together. In a perfect world, more of the actors in these roles would actually match the identities portrayed on screen. But for now, LGBTQ plus actors getting opportunities to play LGBTQ plus roles is something we continue to hope for. Let us know which LGBTQ plus moment you think is the most romantic in the comments below. Number 10. Perfume. Carol. While Cate Blanchett is an icon among the lesbian community for a variety of reasons, both on and off screen, it's virtually impossible to separate her icon status from this 1950s period drama.
I like that.
Blanchett plays Carol Aird, a wealthy Manhattanite who develops a romantic relationship with Therese, played by Rooney Mara. Early into the film, the pair has drinks at Therese's apartment and listens to music.
Okay, next.
Would Mademoiselle be so kind as to apply to her pulse points only?
In a nod to a real-life queer powerhouse, Billie Holiday plays on the record player throughout.
Oh, that's divine.
The scene shifts between the genuine fun they're having as friends and the growing attraction they have for one another, culminating in a sultry almost kiss shared over perfume.
To President McKinley.
Number 9. More to Me Than You Can Dream. The Old Guard.
I told you, shut up.
I need to know he's okay.
In this film, we're introduced to Joe and Nikki as centuries-old mercenaries, connected by their ability to regenerate after fatal attacks. However, this relationship is revealed to be something deeper in this touching scene between the two.
What is it, your boyfriend?
When they're captured by a sinister medical corporation, Joe's concern for his partner sparks a bigoted remark from one of the guards. This prompts Joe to proclaim his literal undying love for Nikki.
His heart overflows with a kindness of which this world is not worthy of. I love this man beyond measure and reason. He's not my boyfriend.
As they embrace, the guards look on in stunned silence before reflexively pulling them apart.
Incurable romantic.
Incurable romantic indeed. Number 8. Bina and Alike have a sleepover. Pariah.
I'm sorry, I'm tripping. It's okay.
Before she went on to direct Bessie and Mudbound, Dee Rees gifted us with the story of Alike, a 17-year-old queer woman struggling with her identity. Early in the film, Alike's mother forces her to befriend Bina, a peer from church.
Alike, this is Mrs. Singletary, one of my co-workers, and her daughter, Bina.
After previously sharing a kiss, Bina invites Alike over for a sleepover following a party. This bedroom moment is tender and really takes us into Alike's world as she embraces her true self. The lighting is low, the two are listening to music, and both actors perfectly capture the awkward, exciting first night jitters at the beginning of a relationship.
What?
Nothing. What? Nothing.
Alike's vulnerability is all the more heartbreaking when the next morning, Bina shrugs the whole night off as playing around.
I'm not ready for all of this, okay?
Number 7. Hot Springs, the half of it.
I don't think I've ever hung out with a girl and not talked about boys before.
Oh. Sorry.
Don't be. It's nice.
Alice Wu wrote and directed 2004's Saving Face about a young Chinese-American lesbian.
Dance with me?
It's one of only a handful of examples of representation for queer Asian folks. Her follow-up, The Half of It, follows Ellie Chu, an introverted queer teenager living in the fictional town of Squamish.
Wow.
Right.
Paul, a jock, asks her to write love letters to a fellow classmate, Aster, with whom he's in love. Ellie also has feelings for Aster. Towards the end of the film, Aster takes Ellie to her favorite spot, an isolated hot spring in the forest.
Are these deciduous trees? I wouldn't know.
Full of queer panic and longing, plus the intimacy of two young women talking about themselves. This scene had us all crossing our fingers that they would end up together.
Silly, right?
No. It's not silly.
Number 6. Ferris Wheel. Love, Simon.
Can I sit there? I was kind of waiting for somebody. Yeah, I know.
Simon Spear is a gay high school student who hasn't come out yet. His school has an online chat room, and another male student, using the name Blue, confesses his sexuality on it. Simon joins under a pseudonym, and the two begin a friendship.
Is it weird that I have no idea what you look like, but I can't stop thinking about kissing you?
At the end of the movie, Simon asks Blue to meet him at the Ferris wheel at the school's carnival. The moment is a satisfying full-circle ending.
I didn't think you'd come. Me neither.
Simon and Blue, now revealed to be Bram, share a sweet kiss in the sky as the crowd below watches and cheers. The lights of the carnival twinkle behind them and the music swells, making this an immediate addition to all the other great, predominantly straight rom-com moments in cinema history. Number 5. Mountain Confessions. Brokeback Mountain.
Tell you what, we could have had a good life together.
When Brokeback Mountain came out in 2005, the world could not get over Heath Ledger's tormented performance as Ennis, a closeted cowboy who develops a relationship with fellow cowboy Jack, played by Jake Gyllenhaal. In this legendary scene between the two, Jack delivers the famous heartbreaking line,
I wish I knew how to quit you.
It takes us on an emotional journey as the two fight about how little time they get to spend together, culminating with Ennis breaking down and Jack holding him as he sobs. Their deep love for one another and absolute anguish make this climax simultaneously heartbreaking and heartwarming. Number 4. Looking at each other. Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Et quand vous êtes embarrassés, vous mordez vos lèvres.
Just the idea of two women developing a relationship on an isolated island off the coast of France in the 1700s is dreamy enough to make this list. Héloïse and Marianne spend most of this film in a state of bubbling tension. The film follows their relationship as Marianne attempts to paint a portrait of Héloïse, hence the title, commissioned by Héloïse's mother. The chemistry between the two women is palpable and intense.
Si vous me regardez, qui je regarde moi?
This looking scene marks one of the first times we see Marianne's vulnerability around Héloïse and her loss of control. They've spent so much time looking at one another that they're able to guess their next move before it happens.
Et quand vous êtes troublé, vous respirez par la bouche.
We wish we had someone who noticed us this way. Number 3. Dinner with Orlando Onetto Partier, a fantastic woman.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Tengo una reserva a nombre de Orlando Onetto.
Un segundito.
With so few good representations of trans characters and actors in film, A Fantastic Woman was a breath of fresh air. This Chilean drama follows Marina, played by Daniela Vega, after the death of her partner Orlando. She grapples with losing him while also confronting the hatred that his family projects onto her in the wake of his death. This is a short scene of the two celebrating Marina's birthday with a romantic dinner. Orlando surprises her by promising her tickets for a vacation.
¿Cuándo nos vamos? En 10 días. En 10 días.
In one moment, Marina stands up and wraps Orlando in an embrace as he stays seated. It's an intimate glimpse into their relationship, and it captures their mutual affection for and tenderness with one another. Number 2. On a Candlelit Bus, Rafiki.
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Wow.
This film was banned in Kenya for its, quote, clear intent to promote lesbianism, and for the director's refusal to change its ending from a positive one to a negative one. The scene we've picked is full of candles, flowers, pink lighting, and, gasp, lesbianism.
This is really nice.
You're welcome.
In a grand display of love, Kenna decorates an entire abandoned bus for Ziki, gives her cupcakes, and the two end up getting physically intimate for the first time. Although Kenna clearly had an idea of how the night would go, she and Ziki take their time. It's a slow, considerate scene, lit beautifully and captured well. As far as first times go, we'd say this one takes the cupcake. Before Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. One Chef Special, Moonlight.
One Chef Special? Coming right up.
Chiron is a closeted gay man from Miami, shown at 3 different stages of his life. In this scene, Chiron drives down to visit Kevin, a boyhood friend with whom he once shared an intimate moment on the beach as teenagers. Chiron has since grown hardened in order to protect himself and keep people at a distance. In this scene, we see Chiron getting taken care of, and his younger self starts to shine through his tough exterior.
Eat your dinner, man. Eat your dinner.
Watching the 2 men catch up, seeing how their love for one another hasn't changed, and watching them express that love is beautiful. Kevin whips up a meal for Chiron that not only looks delicious, but was also clearly made with a lot of care.
These grandma rules, man. You know the deal. Your ass eat, your ass speak.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.